Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings II. When we last left Frisia, we were in the process of taking Köln, right down here, against Burgundy, West Francia and East Anglia. So here we are. I did learn a couple other things. I was talking about these wraps around the character portraits, and that indicates what sort of government system that they have. So the purple ones are basically for feudal guys. If I go down to like one of these guys, you'll notice this is in green. And that's because they have the ICTA system. And if I go here, these guys have the same, right? Because they're feudal. If we go up into here, these guys have brown, and that's because they are tribal. In the new horse lords, there's also like a yellowish, which indicates nomadic, and it's just a way of knowing when you click on somebody what government system that they belong to. So anyway, so let's get back to Frisia. Oh gosh, that's a lot of dudes. It's not as many as I've got, but that's still quite a few dudes. So let's take a look at a couple of things. We have a couple of weak claims. We can call in a couple of allies, Bavaria and Essex. Actually, Essex is pretty big. We have a title loss on succession because we have two male heirs right now, and then we can press de jure claims, which we may do after this. Although maybe Duke Jacob will do it himself and save me the trouble. Anyway, we are almost done with this war. We're also in another war with Lombardy, because the Byzantine Empire is trying to take over Taranto. So, but let's finish ours up first. Anyway, so we are going to click and increase the speed. Now I'm kind of hoping that this Gwynedd army actually does something besides just sitting in the gallery waiting around. Let's call in Essex, just for the fun of it. Maybe they'll go around and round up all these guys. Let's see, do these guys have a tick going? No. Okay, that's good news. I think these guys are just going to roam around and try to make trouble. Looks like Lombard is losing. Let's go down and just take... Oh my goodness, they have a lot of guys. Ugh. It's very strange that when this big panel opens up, all the music stops. It's a little weird. Oh goodness, that's a lot of guys. Beetaloge, Lazaro's daughter, is now of legal age. She became a skilled tactician. Ah, skilled tactician. Let's see. That's my niece. And, wow, I wonder if... Oh yeah, that's a good person to put in the mix. Oh, here's another one. Let's see. Boy, they do eligible they do eligible bachelors, but sometimes I just don't think they think. And actually, there is a culture where inbreeding is actually, or incest is actually like a good and noble thing, which is kind of weird. But anyway, so I'm trying to see if there is any... He's attractive, but that's not that useful. If I go matrilineally, then there's not a whole lot to work with here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to work with there. If I go normal marriage, though, there's not anybody who really stands out as like, oh, look, it's a prince of somebody or other, or lots of commanders. I don't get any. I don't get any alliance anyway. So. So let's just leave that alone. Okay. Frederick the Rash. So anyway, so we're just waiting for this to finish up. Lombardy is getting their butts kicked, which is unfortunate. We don't have... Oh, we actually do have the capability of raising 12,000 guys. They still have more than that, because they have, that's 15, 1650 right there, which is crazy powerful. That only means that the Islamic states down there probably even have more, because otherwise, Byzantine Empire would just come through and squash them. But okay, victory, and then we've we've got like, what, 2 more to go. Jeez. So what else is he fighting off? Herbert of the... Waldensian Uprising. The Waldensian Uprising is actually... I can't see where they are, but they're like someplace down here. That's Middle Francia. There they are. The Waldensian Uprising has taken quite a bit of territory here. Okay, don't know what these guys are doing sitting up here, but they're just sitting up there. They're sitting up there chilling out. I don't really think they're going to do much there. So, anyway, let's increase the speed just a little bit to get this done with. Oh, we lose 14 gold. We have a ton of gold. We should probably do something about that. But let's adopt the Marshal's ideas, because let's put that back down just for a second, because let's take a look at... Here's our council doing all their council-y things. Let's take a look at laws. Whoa. Oh, there we go. So there we go. The King of Burgundy wants to marry that niece who just came of age. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, that's the brother. Okay, so this guy who's 5, this guy who's 2, and then the brother are the guys in line. Okay, so, whoops, let's look at technology. We could raise up something here. Legalism, tolerance, majesty. Short reign years, -0. That's helpful. 12, 18. Yeah, wow. Legalism 3 gives us high crown authority, but legalism 5 gives us absolute crown authority and centralized. Tolerance might actually be useful, because we are taking over states. Let's do that one. We are taking over states that are not our culture. So, alright, let's go into military. Gosh, we have a ton of guys that we can raise, and that's a good thing. Let's look at intrigue. There is absolutely nothing in intrigue going on. No factions. And the religion stuff is holding pretty okay. Alright. Should we build another holding in Holland? No, because we can't. Zealand, we've got another holding that we can do. West Friesland, we are filled. Totally filled. Sticht is filled. Breda, but Breda isn't ours. Cleve is no longer ours either. We do have these guys down here, right there. But they're all filled too. So let's do this and we'll build a castle. And that way, let's keep going. That way, that'll fill that out nicely. In here, castle town, and the castle shipyard. Oh. Oh, I can't build a castle town anymore. Because we are losing gold. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're at 98. Okay, so Balderic and my brother Dames aren't getting along, so family first. Do I have a family focus? I do right now. Oh, that worked out pretty well. I can switch my focus. How about we switch it to rulership? Just to increase the stewardship, because gosh, that's horrible. Plus I've got enough heirs already, I don't need the bonus to fertility. Anyway, so hey, these guys are finally doing something. Okay, he's 38 years old. The queen is 25. So expect more heirs. Okay. We got more invaders coming in, and Flanders is going to take care of that. Oh, 100%. There you go. Thank you. Yes. And done. Okay, now, yes, we have Köln right now. So, who is this? Ooh. Definitely going to want that one. What is this? Oh, of course now they're all asking me for stuff. Okay, so we've got this wrong type of holding in domain, which is giving us absolutely nothing. So we should probably do something about that. We can hand that over to somebody. A new bird has arrived to the Mew, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. So either I can start reading the book, 50% chance of a book filled with bunkum, or 50% chance of a book filled with inspiration, or disastrous falconry or fortunate falconry. Let's do the falconry. We are going to have to try to figure out what to do with this Köln property. Rabbit after rabbit was caught, killed, and brought to me by my new bird. I like this. Oh, fantastic. More diplomacy. Holy cow, look at the diplomacy go up. Oh, fabulous. Okay, so, we have to educate a child, and by we, I mean we. Right? We have to educate a child. We definitely want to pick and choose his okay, so we got this entire force. How big of a... oh. Goodness, that's not a whole lot. So let's raise the fleets. Raise the fleet. That's 13. That's 100. That's 1,300. And then 97 of them. Okay. So let's raise those. And we'll select these and bring them all to... Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son Luthard never loses his patience. Okay. So Prince Luthard gains the trait patient. What does patient do? Oh, patient is fantastic. Yeah, we don't want wrath as much as we want patient. Patient is just all around good. Look at that. The only thing it doesn't help is martial skill, but that's okay. Okay, so let me take a look at this. Whoops. Pause. Goodness, how many wars can we get into? I've had enough of that guy. Okay, that war is almost done because he's getting thumped. And we are losing all of these wars. So let's work on... There's the local liege levies. That's 14. That makes 27. Let's go to here. 27 and 4 is 31. That's not enough. How about right here? And 2, 31 is 33. That's still not enough. Let's raise them anyway. Okay, how about Breda? That's enough. Okay, we'll move them all to Holland. Let's go. Okay, we will merge all of these guys, and then we'll put these guys on the boat, and we will send them over here. Okay, still got to figure out what to do with Köln, which is kind of a problem, but alright. We're going to disband all of these guys, just because they take up so much money to hire. Alright. These guys don't even need our help over here. Send these guys up here. Oh, that's all done. Here. You'll help them siege. Okay, also another thing that we have is that the Duchy of Köln can be created. Oh, and we're auto-saving. So maybe we should create the Duchy of Köln. Then we'll have Munster. Oh, that's pretty inexpensive. Has inherited from this guy of Mark. He's the Baron of Mark. Where's Mark? Mark is in Köln. Okay. So let's do that. Because we're rash, you know. Okay, so what is in Köln? Oh! Oh, it's another bishopric. Really? Oh! How interesting. Mark is now the county capital. Well, that's interesting. Let's give the bishopric of Köln to somebody. Got an idea. How about we invite a holy man to court? Okay. And then we'll go to my court. He's the commander, he's the chancellor, queen. Here's a courtier. How about we take this guy no. Let's go take the guy that we created. This guy right here. And we will grant him a landed title, and it will be Köln. The bishopric of Köln. Send. Okay. Now we have Köln, because the bishopric is no longer the main capital. How excellent is that? And now we have the Duchy of Köln. This is the Burgundian revolt. Let's check on our troops up here. They're still sieging. Because I think these guys... Okay, we can also... Oh. Like I said, lots of heirs. Oh boy. So Demeas is going to take Rouens, which is right here. And He's declared it on West Francia, which is kind of interesting. So yay, they're working for me. Here's Braunschweig. What's the other one? The other one is Luneburg. We have to get our armies back from here first before we can really start up another war. Though it will be interesting to see if Braunschweig actually if this actually gets independent. If it becomes independent, it'll be really easy to take it over. Okay, we're back to 307. Let's take a look at this. Is the Barony of Veer. So let's start building up this castle a little bit. We can increase the castle fortifications or the castle shipyard. I gotta say that I think the shipyard is going to be a little more important right now. So let's do that too. That way we have more than 7. Okay, your chance of sabotage is 4%, and your chance of improving relations is 68%. And so far, it seems like you've just been wavering back and forth. I'm almost wondering if you shouldn't just fabricate claims. I have a claim here, I have a claim here, I have a claim here. I don't necessarily have a claim here for Bremen. Well, that would kind of fill this out nicely. I mean, what else can we do? We can go and we can wait for the autosave, but we can go south here. Could go west and tie this up. That's Middle Francia. That's West Francia. That's us. That's West Francia. Gosh, I wish I could just take over West Francia, and then that would be the end of it. Oh my gosh, it's another son. Oh, oh. The title loss on succession is now all over the place. Oh wow. Wow. Hold on just a second. That's my nephew. My nephew wants to kill his brother? Maybe? Let's check this one out. Oh, so here's a threat from the Countess of Nassau. Really? Oh, see, I'm just auto-stopping plots right now. independence faction leader, huh? 14% of liege. Okay, so we gotta move these guys out of here and back down into Kent. While we're doing that, we gotta raise that fleet again. We'll move it over here. Okay, tolerances loon is increased to 2. That's good news. These guys are suffering from attrition. So we gotta get them out of there. And what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to split them in half. Take half of it, put it on here. And then put that on there. Okay, those guys are going to come back out again. We're going to disband these guys. And then these guys are going to come out here. We're going to move them into here. Okay. That fleet is going to get disbanded. And this set of units is going to get disbanded. Okay. We're going to march these guys back up here. If I go into military and I go into retinues, how much cap? Oh, I got plenty of cap left. So let's make a retinue. Those guys. Okay. Ah, look at that. Our dukes are working for us. That's a wonderful thing. Oh, this is the West Francian army. The Duchess of Flanders claims that the Bishop of Egmont is attempting to promote vile heresies. How should I use this information? Heresiarch. Well, we definitely don't want heresies. Egmont. Where's Egmont? Oh. Well, I could arrest him. Nah. Let's just leave him alone. We don't want to be too rash or anything. Oh, wait. Anyway. Okay, so these wars are now done over here. I am at peace right now, so let's pause just for a moment. And let's take a look at some laws. We can change the succession law. We can even change the succession law to elective monarchy. Succession by elective. Especially those who stand to lose. I really wish we could do primogeniture. But unfortunately, we have to have high crown authority to do that. is terrible because we only have the low right now. We can do ultimogeniture, which is the youngest inherits. But then we run into that same problem where, you know, that's good if this guy lives to be 90 and his youngest son is like 18 or something. Right now he's 0. Okay, he was just born. So, this guy's 41. 41 and 16 is 57. He has to be 57 years old before this kid is going to be not have a regency. You know, during a regency, they're going to lower this, which is going to make it so that he can't raise it again. It's all sorts of bad news. Really, it's all sorts of bad news. Elective monarchy is kind of interesting because the ruler and each lower rank vassal, which is the dukes, can nominate a successor amongst themselves. Elective succession with the vassals. They will not approve if their liege personally holds too many elector titles. Yeah. Yeah, right now I actually hold, 3 duchies? So I'll probably have to get rid of one of the duchies. If I do that, but that would be kind of interesting, because then we could pick which one. But of course, if these guys get really powerful, then they may pick a different one. So I don't know. Let's continue while we do this. Because then the other thing is that the heir then gets to keep all of the titles and it doesn't get broken up. Unfortunately, then I need landed sons, but that's okay because I can do that. I've got the baronies that I can give them. Or even counties I can give them. Ultimogeniture. Let's do elective. Let's do elective right now. Okay, so let me pause just for a second because I have to elect. And then my domain is too big, which is okay because I have to oh my gosh, Prince Walter is a genius. Yes, he is a genius. Okay, but if I were to die tomorrow, I would want Luthard and not Walter. Only because Walter, 18 years of, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, we're going to pick him. Now I get 1 vote. I get 1 vote. Really? I get 1 vote? Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is now my domain is too big. Which is okay because we would like to, we want to give away a couple of things to our kids. So Prince Rutger Prince Luthard and Prince Walter. Okay, so first things first, let's assume that he's going to be the heir. Let's give this guy the county of Köln, I think. So, wait. Stop. Before we do this, let's do this, because otherwise... Ooh. And she's strong, too. Ooh. That's kind of interesting, because then we would be allied with the Emperor. Goodness, that's a good idea. Okay, that's the first thing that we want to do. You always arrange the marriages. We did do that, right? Oh, he hasn't accepted yet. So let's arrange the marriages for the two kids. He's a genius. He's a genius. I can't believe it. He's a genius. This kid is 0. I mean, he's 0 years old. And I think, oh my gosh, attractive and a genius. That would make an interesting combination, but she's already 15. It's unfortunate. We're going to have to wait, I think, because I don't want... She's 6. See, herein lies the problem. Really, you want his... Oh, these are quick. You want his wife to be a little younger than him, not older. Because once he comes of age, then her, childbearing years are lessened. So we're going to have to wait on Prince Walter for a little bit. We actually don't need to land any sons until they come of age. So let's not worry too much about that. I am going to go into here. Oh no. And I'm going to just create a new vassal for Veer. Okay, and the betrothal is on. Good. Okay, so now Veer is somebody else's. I don't know who it is, but another day at court, another endless procession of matters that you're required to pass judgment on. As yet another peasant drones on about his sickly pigs. As a neighbor he believes poisoned him, you feel a profound emptiness. This isn't the life you've imagined. We get depressed. Depressed is really sad. It's not good, because characters that are depressed tend not to survive. What is this? Part of the Wessex War for Earl Wiglaf's claim on Wiltshire. Sure, we'll accept it. Let's appoint a new guy. Does he want to become Chancellor? Fantastical. Okay, and what is he gonna do? Who is that? The Kingdom of Middle Francia has Bremen. I don't like that too much. Let's look at our vassal list. Oh, the Countess of Nassau does not like us. Nassau. So let's improve diplomatic relations in Nassau. That's what you'll do. Okay, so let's keep going. And I think it's about time now that we take Munster. Oh, we'd be a truce breaker. We have a 10-year truce with this guy. The bird is almost too perfect. I enjoy every hunt with her, and the cook has trouble finding new recipes for rabbit. I'm a falconer. Falconing is good. Gives you diplomacy. Unfortunately, the falcon doesn't give me enough satisfaction that I'm not depressed. Which is kind of... it's kind of sad. Yeah, see, I'm depressed and stressed. This is what the problem is. Here's the heir. Oh, let's take a look. Yep. See the Duke of Brunswick. Or the Duke of Brabant. It's the only problem with elective succession is that you can lose control over who really gets picked. The Kingdom of Burgundy, the Duchy of Dauphin. Okay, well, let's take a look at Middle Francia for a second. So Middle Francia is down here. And this guy's got 4K troops. Let's see if he's got any allies. He has no useful allies. So I think what we're going to do is that we are going to take over Luneburg. We could take over Bremen. We could take over Luneburg for Duke Jacob. De jure claim. Right there. Okay, let's do it. Let's pause. And right here, I think it is probably, let's educate Duke Jacob. Is a falconer too. That's pretty cool. The Duchess of Valois, the Duchess of Flanders. Well, I can't educate them all because I've got 3 of them. And I think I really want to educate Walter. So okay, Anna is Dutch. That's good. This guy has some really good traits too. The only problem is he's shy. She's shy too. Shy, humble, and deceitful, and cruel. 65. Let's do Flanders, because that'll increase our okay. Let's no, they like our enemies too much. Send to there. Send to there. Send to there. Gosh, with enough guys, I might not even have to. I might not even have to raise any armies with all these guys. But we're definitely going to at least raise our army levies. Like that. And then we're going to combine them all together. Except for... Nah, we'll take them all. Oh, those guys got raised. Oh, and those guys got raised too. Okay, let's run this for just a little bit. Pomerania is taking over this. Which is going to be really, really, really annoying. Oh good, they haven't even started yet. So I'm pretty sure because I have the larger army, I'm actually the one who gets to take it over. I think that's how it works. So anyway, so here's where we are. If worse comes to worse, I can always go down and siege the capital of Middle Francia. He seems impulsive and unable to tell from right or wrong. Okay, arbitrary is horrible. So, to the strap. We do not want arbitrary rulers. Arbitrary rulers are just not good at all. Alright, so anyway, I think at this point we are we're gonna pause, and we'll take a save here, and we'll end the video right here. But so far Frisia is getting kind of large, actually. It's expanding beyond its bounds, and we're in a pretty good position so far with King Frederick the Rash. Unfortunately, he's stressed and depressed, so I'm not sure how much longer he is going to stay alive. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So anyway, we'll take the save here. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you enjoyed the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.